From time immemorial, our ancestors have put a deep meaning into any of their occupations, and the subtleties of different crafts were kept, passing from generation to generation. These are details, important accents of which the culture and way of living of the Great Steppe civilization were built for centuries. The School of Nomads is for studying the past, creating the present to build the future. In today's program, Kyrgyz School of Masters. How's the yurt made? Furnishings of the steppe dwelling. The fact that the roots of the descendants of nomadic peoples are similar is confirmed with the similar culture of the ancient tribes that once lived in the expanses of Eurasia. One of the vivid examples of the Great Steppe civilization is the home of all nomads. Today in our program, we will talk about the yurt. What is difference, or vice versa, the similarity of this mobile structure among the descendants of nomadic peoples. To study this topic, I went to the Kyrgyz village of Kızıltuğ. At the picturesque river, on a green hill, this amazing owl is located. Amazing because in this village there are over 300 masters. Yes, almost all people here are engaged in either the manufacture of a yurt or the production of different decorations for a nomadic home. That's why I decided to visit Kızıltuğ, a village of masters, where a young man named Joly lives. I want to work under his surveillance for one day. Good day, Joly. How are you? I'm fine. Take, my name is Samat. I came from Kazakhstan. I'm doing a research on my ancestors' crafts and want to know better the culture of nomads. I want to learn how to make a dwelling of the whole Turkic people and nomads. Of course, you're welcome. Come here. We have started making a yurt. Thank you. That is great. Yurts are of two kinds, Mongolian and Turkic. Kazakh ones refer to the Kipchak or Turkic species. They include the Turkmen and Kyrgyz yurts. The other nomadic peoples use the yurts more Mongolian. Main difference of these two types, the form of a dome and the collection base, Kyrgyz. The Turkic yurt has a more rounded dome. Then so in the Mongolian version, it is more direct. The yurts of the Kyrgyz masters are almost similar to ours, as Kazakhs. And it's great that Joly agreed to show me all the subtleties of his craft. He's, by the way, a hereditary master. He learned to make yurt from his father, and he in turn once had learned from his father. So it passed from generation to generation. Our ancestors were nomadic people, so this type of dwelling was considered convenient for moving from place to place. In the very beginning, only 3 sticks were used for making yurt, but the time passed. Our ancestors' mind was developed, and they made the more convenient home. So they made a Kyrgyz yurt. The main aim of making such a dwelling is the way of moving. For example, if people lived in one area and after all grasses had been finished by livestock, they were afraid that grass wouldn't grow ever. That's why people had to move to another place. So in such cases, such dwelling was comfortable to be taken on horse or bull. According to the history of the yurt, it appeared in 5th, 6th BC. It was from that time that the nomadic peoples had a special relationship to this type of home, the various beliefs and customs associated with it. Even the technology of its creation has a profound meaning.
Ал негизинен боз үйдүн философиясын алсак, бул боз үйдө керек.
If we talk about the philosophy of the yurt, the Kyrgyz holes in the form argyle mean 365. Our grandfathers made like that, so it meant 365 days. Then as you can see, Shanaragh has 4 holes. It means 4 seasons: summer, winter, spring and autumn.
Көзөнөк болсо, бул 4 мезгил: жай, кыш, күз. Ушундай 4 мезгил жаз болуп 4 мезгилди эсептешкен да.
According to scientists, with the help of the yurt, the nomads studied the motion of celestial bodies, conducted a special system of calculation, developed the economy, culture, and art.
Бул адамга пайдалуу касиеттери бул кийиз күндөн энергияны өзүнө сиңирип алат дагы. Түнкүсүн ичинде уктап жаткан адамга ошол энергияны өткөрүп берет да. Ошондуктан баягы боз үйдө уктаган адам.
One of the useful qualities of the felt is that it absorbed the energy from the sun in daytime and gave back that energy to a sleeping man at night. That's why a man who sleeps in the yurt gains a special power and wakes up with a good mood. Nomads prayed for fire, sun, and stone. In the morning, when they got out of the yurt, they had to bend over. So this way they bent over for the sun.
Жумурткадай тизилип да окот го көчмөн элдеринде. Ошондой болгондуктан бул аалам менен байланышып турат деген айтылган, далилденген философиялык жактары бар да.
Of course, every detail of the yurt has a deep philosophical meaning. And not everyone is able to create this unique structure. Nomads called such a master yurt builders. So listen, there are lots of pieces used for building the yurt. I can't make all of them today, but can you teach me to make just 2 of them? Will we start? Here the Kyrgyz, it is the lower piece of the yurt. We will learn how to bend, to make a form. Here parts of trees are heating. They're inside of it. I will show one, then you will make it yourself. What if it breaks? We have to do it carefully. Kyrgyz, the skeleton of the yurt, is made of birch or palm tree. Each rod of Kyrgyz is a connecting line. The longest lines are called the main line, slightly less the middle, and the shortest line forms the lateral ends of the Kyrgyz. To bend the bars, modern masters steel them in special ovens, and our ancestors used dung brick fuel for this. Like this, go over there, and there's a tree under. You have to take it out and press it as you have watched. I will bend over the part of Kyrgyz. I will try to do my best. We will see, can I cope with it? Which side of it I should bend? It is the top. And it is a lower part. You will start from the head. I will bend this side. Yes, we bend the head of the Kyrgyz. How should I hold it? Yes, hold like this. You lift it and bend it with the pressure. More. From the side, it seems quite an easy process, but in reality, everything is very difficult. It is necessary to press the whole body on the rod. Do not overdo it. Otherwise, the workpiece will simply break down. In general, we need strength and accuracy. And I have an ache in my thigh, and my arm is tired. But it is necessary to bend the rod quickly, until it has cooled down. Put here and try to measure. The size should be the same with this. Let's check it. They should be equal.
Мына кичинеден
It is getting similar to it. If you press the middle, it will rise like this.
бассаңыз,
Мына
баягы
жағын, иә?
мындай болуп көтөрүлүп
And repeat these parts.
ояктарды.
Аха. Мына денемнің
I
барлық
can't feel my body. It is not an easy task.
сонымен қатар
At the same time, it needs accuracy. Because you should bend over in proper way.
болу керек. Енді мен
Mine is getting more similar. I will take a measure one more time.
Мынакей мындай кылып туруп,
Now, cut it like this.
кесіп тастау керек артық жерін.
тегиздеп кесип коесуз.
Міне қараңыздар, бас
Everything is fit.
келіп
I will cut the unnecessary part.
артық жерін кесіп тастайды.
Азыр ушул эле керегени
Now I show to you how to draw a pattern.
биз бедер деп коебуз. Ушул сразу эле бедер салганды көрсөтөйүн. Биринчи,
We will take a measure.
мынакей. Бул
How you will draw it. What is the aim of that?
жок кайра
We are doing it to make beautiful.
керегенин баш жагы кол
It will be beautiful like this.
кандай эле кичине көрүп берет.
It is for the beauty.
Мына бул так.
We call beder tartkı. It is good for making beder.
Атайын ушундай бедер салганга жасалган тартка да.
Show me one, and I'll make the second one myself.
Мен өзім жасап көрейін.
Мынакей бедер тарткы менен
We use beder tartkı and make a head of Kyrgyz.
мынакей өзү
Here, draw it on the Kyrgyz you made.
бул жакка чейнеп аласыз. Мындан баштап
We will take only outside.
метка менен бул
It is 60-70 centimeters long. For bigger yurt, it is longer.
чоңураак болот. Мынакей.
Мен жаңағы
Let's put pattern on the bent tree.
бедер салып көрейік.
Even in such a seemingly simple work, one needs skill. And I am very tired. By the way, wood for making a yurt, it is necessary to prepare since the autumn, when the tree stops its growth and sheds leaves.
Не жаңа ғана
So we have learned to make the parts of Kyrgyz. And now you, Bake, are making a work, right?
уық жасап жатсыз ғой.
Азыр
Yes. It is the second part of the yurt.
бул эки
We will make a nuuk that will be put on the Kyrgyz.
коюлчу
Аха.
уукту жасап атабыз да. Биринчи
First, we'll make it straight.
уукту
Бұның
It must be smooth, right?
түздүп алгандан кийин
Yes. We first make it straightly, then curve the second part.
Yes.
бұл қаншалықты иіліп
To which degree should it remain curved?
градусы бар ма әлде?
Бул
Well, it depends on the taste of the master. Some curved at 60 or 70 degrees. Someone prefers 50 degree.
70, 60, 50, ешім 50-ден өйдө кетет да. Мынакей.
We bend over like this, and then we put wicks to the thing that serves to align.
Атайын уук тизгич деп коет.
Аха.
Ошо уук тизгичке тизебиз.
Бекітіп қоямыз ғой.
So you are saying that the volume of all will be same.
Ошондо бул уук
Yes, the size will not be different.
баягы түздүгү, бул алакандын ийилиши бирдей болот да мынакей.
Аха.
Өзүңөр көргөн
As you see, all of them are same. We put all these in a row, then clear.
теске тизилип, ошондон эле тазаланып чыккан да. Азыр мынакей бирөөнү жаңы тиздик.
And it is your turn, Samat.
Сенде Самат.
Of course, because I came to study, so I want to try everything. Dome poles, as well as Kyrgyz, are heated in the oven for flexibility. Some poles connect Kyrgyz with Shanarak. If the width of the yurt depends on the Kyrgyz, then the height on these poles. So listen, so what are we going to do?
Бул азыр муну
What should we do with it? We call it gok. We sew from the cow's skin after it is soaked in the water and got rid of wool. When we connect the Kyrgyz with each other, we use the skin of cow.
Бири-бирине бириктирүүдө ушу уйдун терисин колдонобуз. Мынакей азыр
Now I will show you.
көрсөтөйүн. Мына көрдүңбү, бул орто
Do you see?
бир азат,
What is in the middle is called azat,
кереге
and this side is called two azats. For making Kyrgyz, you need mathematical accuracy.
мындан да өткөн.
We call it the kal. With the help of this equipment, we make a hole and take out of it.
Biraz толгогондо ичине ортодогу ачыктык бири-бирине тартылат да. Анан кайра жана өкөз бүчөлөгөндөй эле
Андагы ортосуна өткүзөмүз ғой.
муну дагы ортосунан өткөрүп алабыз.
Болдунан чыгып кетпейди.
So it won't get loosened. That's how, with mathematical accuracy, all the twigs of Kyrgyz will be attached to each other with wet bands of bridal leather. Having dried up, they decrease in sizes and thus become strong fasteners in Kyrgyz. By the way, when creating a yurt, the master does not use a single nail. All parts are sealed with the help of these tapes.
Мынакей азыр
So it is a ready version of Kyrgyz. This belongs to the smaller yurt.
кичирээк боз үйдүкү. Жанагы
Holes are these diamond-shaped ones.
көрүнүктөр.
So in the end, they will be like this.
Анан бул да
Then the skin will turn to a stone.
тургандан кийин бул тери ушундай болуп катып калат.
There were such situations when suddenly enemies came.
Атпай туруп жоо келгенде да отпойм.
People assembled Kyrgyz like this.
Мындай жыйнагандагы мындай жыйнап туруп
Pulled the rods like this and lifted it as a shield.
тартып туруп эле байлап туруп анан мындайынан калканын көтөрүп
When suddenly enemies came, people assembled Kyrgyz like this.
болсо ошол эле уукту
Pulled the rods like this and lifted it as a shield.
кылып кетишкен да.
If you poke spear in Kyrgyz, it can go through.
Найза сайса
Even if it can go through the first part, the second part will be an obstacle.
бул биринчисинен
Spear can never go through.
экинчисине такалып калат. Ошо өткөн эмес да найза.
It has such philosophical meaning. I was very surprised that with the help of a yurt, the nomad protected himself not only in the winter from the cold, but in the summer from the heat, but could also oppose the enemy. So the skeleton of a yurt consists of a skeleton, dome poles, a shanarak, that is a dome. I even tried to make some details myself. Now I want to learn how to make the main decoration of the yurt, shurdak, felt carpet, which covers the floor and hangs on the Kyrgyz. For this, I went to the master, Joly.
Жолдуз апа, сәлеметсіз бе?
Joly, how are you? I am Samat. I came from Kazakhstan. Thanks to your masters, I've learned the structure of the yurt. I know how to make Kyrgyz and uwuk. And now with the help of you, I want to make such things like tekemet, korpe, alasha. So will you teach me?
Алаша сияқты дүниелерін жасауды үйренейін деп келіп отырмын. Үйретеміз ба?
Үйретем.
Of course, I will teach you. Thank you.
Рахмет.
It turns out Joly makes by hand all the felt furniture of the yurt. She was taught by her grandmother and mother. And now she passes her skills to her daughters, daughters-in-law, and granddaughters. So what are you doing now, Appa?
Мен
I'm making yurt utensils, shurdak, which means surmak, internal surmak. Yes, I'm making the middle part of the internal surmak. We sew another one upon of it. It will be laid in the center of the yurt. Yes, it will be laid in the center. After the yurt was erected, in the first place, they put the shirdak here. This art requires a lot of time and great skill. First, felt is made from sheep's wool. It is painted and various patterns are cut out. And after all the details are sewn, the production of one carpet takes more than 4 months. I know such kind of work is done by women mostly. Nevertheless, I came to you. So will you teach me? Of course, I will teach you. I am doing like this. The right side, go this way. Turning over from the skin. So it should be sewn inside of it. Yes, it should be sewn like this. Hold it. Then you put the needle.
Анан бул жээк деп коет, муну экөөнү илип аласың, экөөнү. Бул туштан ил чукулдараак.
And take it out from the opposite side. It is not easy, is it? Then pull it harder. Then sew it equally. If you don't look carefully, not every man can cope with it.
Ошол жагында көңүл бурбаса, бул негизи жөн эле адамдардын колунан келе бербейт, балам.
Cutout patterns should be joined and sewed along the edge. It seems not difficult, but it took time. The shirdak is not only an aesthetic subject in the yurt. Felt carpet, first of all at any time of the year, does protect from the cold and moisture. And even on the contrary, due to the fact that it is a natural material, felt can give special energy to the human body. The process continues. Joly even praised me.
Joly апа, не көрсетіп жатсыз ғой?
Joly, you shared your experience with me. You've presented the kinds of patterns. I saw how it is shown in the yurt. You taught us how to sew in proper way. I learned everything. Thank you, Appa. You revive our nomadic ancestors' craft and pass it to future generation. I wish you success and health. Be happy, Appa. Thank you so much.
Еңбегіңіз ары қарай жана берсін. Ауырмаңыз, аман болыңыз, апа. Рахмет.
Thank you so much. Despite you're young, you paid a visit to learn this great art. It would be great if our future generation continued this way. Thank you, Appa. Goodbye. As usual, I'm always on time. That's in Kızıltuğ tomorrow. They're going to celebrate the erection of a monument to a local Batır, Jibek. In honor of such an event, in the most picturesque place of the village, it is planned to erect 150 yurts. And in just a day. And so my mentor, Tonerson, called me to help the villagers in this matter. But these guys, even without me, cope very well. Still, it turns out these Jigets became champions at the annual competition for erecting a yurt, having collected it in just 11 minutes. Yes, they are undoubtedly professionals. Yurts are erected quickly, and most importantly, they're beautiful. In just an hour, 100 yurts have grown around me. Here it is, Aul of real yurt makers. You taught me ways of making Kyrgyz and work. Now I'm learning to sew. Thank you for everything. I wish you success in reviving our ancestors' craft. Wish you health. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Good luck. Have a good trip. You saw amazing things. So I hope you will visit us again. I will come definitely. See you. Thank you. I am very glad that the culture of nomads is being revived not only in Kazakhstan, but also in neighboring states. And the yurt is today not just a dwelling, but a surprisingly beautiful structure, a symbol of the movement and life of the boundless steppe, and one of the reflections of all the triumph and wealth of the culture of nomadic civilization. And therefore, I think the one who has the blood of a real steppe resident in veins is simply obliged to know the history and structure of this remarkable structure. After all, the dwelling, entering into which everyone involuntarily bows to him, and coming out of it welcomes the sun, is by no means the property that educates the consciousness of the generations and keeps the wisdom of the ancestors.